All right. Hello, says we're live. Hello. How are we? I have misplaced my other chapstick, so I'm making do with another chapstick. I have far too many chapsticks, y'all. I have a secret stash. Anytime I find one that I like, I buy like 4 of them and tuck them away in a drawer because it's inevitable that I will wash and dry them. Forget them in the pocket somewhere and get washed and dried. So then sometimes I can use them again, depending on their status when they come out, but sometimes I can't. So so I usually buy like 4 or 5 of the same chapstick at the same time, and there we go. But hello, how are we? I have had extra coffee today. I have been writing already today, so I've already actually made my word count goal for the day. So this stream might be like a mix of a little bit more writing and productivity for me. So that's the bonus. So any words that I get during the stream today are bonus for me, so that's nice. So I feel the pressure is off. But so I'm doing good. I did not get some of the other things that I meant to do this morning done because I opted to write instead. But what are you gonna do? It's already done. So yes, so today I will probably have a little bit of mixture of writing and productivity, which I mean, honestly, that sometimes happens on Monday anyway, because Monday sometimes I forget things and am still setting up for the rest of the week. But either way, so I have my main words. So any words I get are bonus, and then any productivity is also a bonus because productivity is nice. So that's kind of where we're at today. I did not get Devin's timer finished, so that is going to be a thing that needs to happen after the stream today, because I did not do that last night. I took the time to have a little bit of self-care and fun times with games. So either way, but good morning, afternoon, or evening, and how are you? Checking in with yourself on 4/4, making sure that you are doing okay, and making sure that you are going to be pacing yourself with this camp and month, and not overdoing so that you then have to take like a real big break, I guess. Just making sure that y'all are taking care of yourselves. Stacy says, hello, how are you? Hopefully you are, hopefully the migraines are staying away today and always, but hopefully you are feeling better. And yes, also I pulled a card for today, and it is another bird card. And like, it's the 3rd stream in a row we've gotten a bird. So, today's is the owl, which is this. You see clearly now. It was in the inverse position, so we will talk about the warning message sort of as instead of the upright message today, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yes, bird sprint. I was just like, it's for the birds, which was, I don't even know where that phrase comes from. Maybe we should Google it. Where does for the, because it's usually like, oh, screw this type of thing, for the birds. For the birds is an idiom describing something as useless, meaningless, or only believed by the gullible. It is often used with the modifier strictly. Oh, it's strictly for the birds. The phrase was coined in the U.S. military during World War II. Original phrase included a swear word talking about birds pecking at horse manure for seeds. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, there we go. We've learned something new. That's where the phrase for the birds comes from. In case y'all weren't like me and had never looked it up before. Yes, bird sprints. I do not have any bird sprint timers. Maybe that should be my next timer theme. I don't know. And let's see. Becca says, "Hello. You'll take the birds any day. You drew the wasp." Oh no. Yes, we'll take the birds over that. Stacy got the snake. Time to heal. Oh, that's perfect with the migraines that you have been experiencing. Cyanide. Hello. Welcome. Love your Doctor Who avatar. And Megan says, "Hello, you had a doctor's appointment just before this. Got your meds renewed. Woot woot. Yay. That's awesome." Writer on Wheels. Rachel, hello. How are you? Elizabeth says, "Hello there. Going to schedule social media and work on a draft." Nice. Excellent. Productivity and writing mixture for the win. Kai says, "Hey, glad you had this on waiting as you lost track of time." You do like birds. Yes, birds are fun. Birds are cute. That's one of the reasons we have a seed bird feeder in the background that looks like a little red barn. And then we also have, in the wintertime, we have suet blocks for the birds. It's a mixture of lard and seeds. And then we should probably go ahead and switch out for some of the hummingbirds instead of the suet blocks, because they're not coming to they don't need the fat as much in the summertime, spring and summertime. Elizabeth says, "Hello, hello. A little lesson planning is in the works, but you had a long day today, so you're going to chill for the most part." That sounds like a good plan. You are looking a little unstable. No offense to y'all. The camera is looking a little unstable. I'm not pointing fingers at you. Miss Ocampo says, "Oh, that reminds you, I should get coffee. You're in the process of writing your stuff for Camp Nano yourself." Excellent. Yay for bonus friends. Yes, exactly. That's how I feel today. That's how I feel. Nix, hello. Welcome. How are you? And Laura says, "Naps are wonderful." Have you just woken up for one, or are you intending to get one? Morgan Lee, hello. Welcome. How are you? Megan says, "It is 4422. Yes, it's quite fun. He's friend-shaped. Ooh. Are we talking about the bird? About the owl? Who's friend-shaped? Is that what we're... Cheryl says, "Good morning. Good morning." Becca says, "That is such a strange origin story, isn't it?" Yeah, it's very strange. It's a shortened version of that shit's for the birds. Yeah. And that kind of, yeah, that makes sense. But it's just kind of like a little, it's weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess, you just toss away scraps for animals, and so it becomes like whatever is useless is a scrap, and so it gets tossed. So, yeah. I mean, it logically kind of makes sense, but, Cheryl says, "I'll be doing some cleaning and planning sprints." Nice. And I just realized I'm pronouncing your name like my aunt's. So is your name pronounced with the soft, like Cheryl, or Cheryl, with the harder sound? I should probably ask that before I assume. And apologies if I have been doing it wrong. Megan says, "I recommend the book All the Birds in the Sky by Charlie Jane Anders. It's a sci-fi fantasy book mashup." Ooh, nice. Morgan says, "Lol, I am a bit unstable." Oh no. I was not trying to point fingers. I'm sorry. Is it Kaylin or Callan? Good morning. Hello. Please let me know how to pronounce your name. Laura says, "I took a beautiful nap." Nia, vixen of fiction, was a pirate's queen. Oh, even better. Rachel says, "Yes, the owl looks like a friend." Okay, good. You say before knowing the meaning of the card. Well, hopefully it is a friend as well. Cheryl says, "Soft sound." Okay, yes. Apologies for mispronouncing it, and I will try my best to remember. All right, so let's talk about our bird friend, the owl. And yes, I just opened up my book and then had to sing the ABCs to myself mentally. I'm like, yes. Okay. So we're reading the inverse position of Mr. Owl, Mr. or Mrs. Who knows? Owl friend. Who knows? You see clearly now is the main message. Are you feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by all that you are sensing? Are you highly sensitive right now and in information overload, feeling too much and taking in too much information and stimulation? The antidote for overwhelm is to become grounded and to return to your safe nest so wisdom can offer you clarity and guide you on managing the flow. Take a break to ground yourself in the reality of your everyday senses. Go for a walk in nature. Perhaps you can stop to lie on the ground or hug a tree, or just stroll down the street beneath the soothing sky so that you can regroup and clear your energy field. Your wisdom and ability to make sense of all you are feeling and experiencing will return as the owl reminds you of your need to get clear. Interesting. Okay. So, Owl friend seems to be telling us that we may have overstimulated ourselves and we might need to get a better sense of reality and also take a break from whatever it is that is overstimulating us. So if you have been experiencing that sense of anxiety from consuming too much whatever it is, social media, news, too much with people that you shouldn't be hanging around with necessarily, you might need to take a break from that and do something different, do something that sort of helps you reset and recenter, says the owl. So I don't know about you, but I do feel slightly called out from Owl friend. So there we go. Yes, because I do have a tendency to consume a little bit too much of news and social media and stuff when I should be sleeping. So that habit needs to be stopped. But yes, there's all kinds of those things that we do tend to overstimulate ourselves with. And so our friend says, take a break from that. Kaylin, okay. Thank you very much for helping me pronounce your name correctly. I appreciate it. Cool Gamer says, hello. And Elizabeth says, dang, I need a rest. Yes, that is what Alfriend is telling you. And Morgan Lee says, that's also spot on for me. Good. Good, good. All right. So now that we have heard what Alfriend has to say to us, let's do a sprint. And I'm thinking that I need a slightly longer warm-up sprint today. So we're going to use the full 20 minutes of one of my new timers. All right. So don't forget to save your document or go ahead and pull it up if you have not been working or you've been working on something else this morning. So now is the time to pull it up. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. I have finished my second cup of coffee, but I do have a glass of water. Go ahead and take a sip if you got one. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need that break, to have that break like Mr. Owl says, or to get yourself rehydrated, grab a snack, grab a longer stretch break, whatever it is, make sure that you are taking the break and taking care of yourself as we write. But here we go. 20-minute writing productivity sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Happy first sprint. How'd we do? I got a couple of things decided and put into my notebook. So that's several things done. I think I have planned the next few things that are going to go in the notebook as well. So that's going to be next. So that was a nice, productive sprint for me. Went well. Yes. How about you guys? And hopefully you can't hear whatever is going on in the neighborhood. I think we have some yard work with larger machinery going on. So hopefully you won't be able to hear that through the microphone and stuff. But if you do, let me know and we can go to a sprint. Alrighty. Let's see. All right. Cool Gamer, I can't remember if I said hello to you. If I did not, hello. Okay, yes, I did. Yes. Okay. All right. Monique said, you finished your Camp Nano goal for today. Yay! Congrats. That's awesome. You're getting yourself some coffee and taking a bit of a break for the sprint to watch a new YouTube video. Excellent. I think I saw that Courtney Project posted her 2 years of being a full-time author and reflecting on quitting the corporate entity in order to do so. So that's on my to-watch list for later. I saw that a couple other people posted, but that was the one that sort of like stood out to me when I checked my notifications. So Monique says, the next sprint will be me posting on social media. Yes, got to get the social media presence going too. Laura says, you ate lunch. Roy helped you clean your fingers afterwards, so he earned a treat. Oh, good. And Heather says, hello. Welcome. Cyanide says, I did some planning, put some seeds back in the bird feeder on your balcony, and got your stuff ready for your next work day. Nice. Getting all set up then. Devin is here. Hello. Howdy. How are you, Devin? And Elizabeth says 661 words for that one. Nice. Cyanide says, hi, Devin. Devin waves. And Heather says, I'm finally sitting down after a bunch of cleaning today. Ah, yes. The cleaning. I need to do a little bit of that too. That was partially on my to-do list this morning that did not get done. I procrastinated the cleaning by doing the writing. Megan says you can't hear anything. Okay, good. Audio is good for Laura as well. Excellent. Megan was on Twitter that sprint, and you ate a bit. Good. Sunlight said audio is good for you too. Okay, excellent. Yay. Becca says editing my book Hexsphere and ugh. Editing always is sort of like this conundrum of like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought, but also like, oh, there are some things that I need to fix, and like also like moments of pure like So yes. Editing just in general. Elizabeth says, feeling super anxious and overwhelmed. Thanks for calling me out, Alfred. So paused the lesson planning and doodled in the Bujo instead. Gotcha. Yep. Heather says, I'm so grateful for your streams, Jules. You can get all of your social media done while here. Oh, yay. Good. Jules gets so excited. I do, because I feel like it's an official stream when you show up. It's fun. It's fun to see you. Stacy says, I am just doing some genealogy organizing and not much else, but taking it easy. Oh, good. Cheryl got a shower that sprint, and next up, cleaning. Gotcha. So Heather finished the cleaning, and now Cheryl's going to take up the mantle and do more cleaning. Yes, that's how it goes sometimes. All right. I am going to pop up a 25-minute timer. I'm going to use one of Laura's 25s because it's so pretty. And all right, so the second sprint is self-promo, which means if you have something to promote, now is the time to do so. So if you have your own YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy shop, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media that you want to share, now is the time to do so. Just remember that if you don't have the blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. You'll be able to get around that by typing out the and .com. So that is a workaround, or you can ask one of our moderators to share. All righty. Yes, lovely Laura's lovely timers. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Also, so follow your fellow writers this sprint if they care to share their stuff, and make sure you save your document. Take a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. Cheers. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that if you need a break to refill the hydration, get your blood circulating again, or get a snack, whatever it is, make sure you take care of yourself. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How was that? I need to count something real quick. Okay. All right. Now I have the spacing. Now that I have that way I won't forget it. How'd we do? How was that? That was good. I finished another two things in my planner. I was trying to make them kind of aesthetically pleasing as I was doing this. And I think I messed up. So, I mean, it still looks okay, but like something that I tried doesn't look as great as I was hoping it to. So I will know for next time, not to do this again. And that's fine. Because the whole thing about bullet journals, custom journals, is you can make them however you like and then change them whenever you like. So yes. So, but it's going well. Planning and scheduling some things for later this month. So I've got a baby shower and jury duty later this month, and then I'm hoping to make it to some of my nephew's baseball and soccer games and things. So lots of small things in addition to Camp Nano, and then some major things like the baby shower and jury duty. Although I'm hoping jury duty is not as big of a thing. So yeah. But doing okay. Definitely much more of a productive day or stream, I should say, because I already did the writing that I had earmarked for today. So, all right, let me remind y'all that second sprint was the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you'd like to promote, go ahead and pop it into the chat. And I will read them out. Let me scroll back up to the top of the links. All right, so Devin Cutting, our lovely Devin, has a link tree where you can find all of Devin's things. So under Linktree Dev75. And Megan says, I'm offering to write your sales copy for you starting at $15. Check it out. And there's the Fiverr link for it. Devin says, here's the more sprints playlist, the most helpful link on authortube. And Megan says, also your last video talks about the 5 C's of good copywriting and one of your Fiverr gigs, and you can watch it there at that link. And Megan is offering to subtitle videos for you on your coffee. So there is the coffee commission link. And Laura says, check out my micro horror stories that I'm posting to Instagram. And so you can find Laura on Instagram as nettles.animation. And Laura says, check out my writing advice podcast called Twisted Tendrils. And there's the podcast link. And Heather says, my YouTube... Blah. Let me try that again. Here's the link for Heather's YouTube channel where she offers writing sprints and some filmed content in which she talks about writing, editing, art, and creativity. There. Devin says the AuthorTube Writing Conference is coming in July. If you want to be a presenter or a moderator, you can sign up here at this link. And Heather says, I am also a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. I specialize in working with indie authors, and you can find the services that Heather offers there at her website. And Laura says, sign up to co-host with me this April. Yay! And there's the form. And Heather says, here's my Etsy shop, greeting cards and art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi. And there's the link. And Heather says, here's the video where I brainstorm about my shiny new idea / April Camp Nano project, a health and mental health journal and planner for creatives. And there's the link for that. Heather wants to know if Laura created those forms in Canva. The form is a Google form, but the header is from Canva. Monique says, I posted on my Instagram. Yay. Check out your bullet journal spreads at Miss Ocampo Writes on Insta. And Sarah is here. Hello. First time here. Welcome. You just finished your book and plan to sub to agents today. Yay. You just sent it to Sayori Entertainment and hope to hear back soon. Anyone else has subbed to them before? You hear they're cool. I'm not at the point of submitting to agents just yet. So I do not know. Hopefully they are good, and I will cross my fingers for you. Monique says, I'm going to take a break for lunch. This is where I was congratulating Sarah. Sarah says, thank you. They seem awesome and really great at getting film/TV adaptations. So thank you for the good luck wishes as well. It is exciting, definitely. And Elizabeth said, I have a live stream every Thursday at GMT +2, but you are wondering if you can see the scheduled posts. Check out the link there. Let me pop this open. I am not seeing any that are scheduled ahead of time on your home stream. You may need to check and adjust your channel settings to where you can, on your landing page, you show playlists of upcoming live streams. There might be a setting, I can't remember, that you have to put check upcoming videos or scheduled videos to show up. I think you can adjust that in your studio. Sarah says, I got 205 since joining. Excellent. And Elizabeth says, also just posted your monthly Bujo spread on Instagram. You can find Elizabeth at A Little About Books. Sarah says, awesome. We'll check this out. Yay. Rachel, Writer on Wheels, got 2 pages edited, 4 in total for today. You kept getting distracted with Discord. Discord is very good at being distracting. Very good. Elizabeth says, thanks to Sarah. And Cheryl says, strip the bedding, ran the laundry, clean the kitchen, next sprint, make the bed, pick up the living room. Nice. Nice and productive. Christian said, I'm late, but I'm here. Yay. Welcome. Yes, you can adjust what shows up on your home/landing page, like which playlists are easily visible. So, and Charlie is here. Hey, how you doing, Charlie? How's the weather treating you? Because I know that the bands of weather have been active, shall we say. Cyanide says, you're rereading the entire chapter you're working on, trying to get unstuck in what you wrote yesterday. Yes. Laura says, Charlie, welcome. And Charlie says, I am trying to work out of my office for the first time since you hurt your hip. I hope it goes well. I hope so too. But don't push it. If you find yourself getting sore again, don't push yourself past where you should. Charlie says, it is raining and your knees want to start a riot. Oh no. Laura, Charlie says, hey to Laura. Oh, poor Charlie. All right, let's do another sprint. And I can stop chatting and get back to work. And we can all get back to work. All right, so let's do this. 1, save your document. I'll save mine anyway. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating with. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, to refill your hydration, to get a longer stretch and get your blood circulating, to get a snack, whatever it is, make sure you are taking care of yourself. Here we go. We're using Laura's timer again. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. That was the end of that one. How was it? That was sprint number 3. How'd we do? I finished 6 more things in my planner. Been updating several things in there and making notations for things that are coming later this month and for in this quarter. I still need to do that. Okay, so that'll be for next sprint. Making progress. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good stuff. All right. All right. Just Seb joined for the last 2 minutes and wrote 45 words. Excellent. Good. And Elizabeth managed to find the setting and has set it up so that when you visit her page, you can see the upcoming live streams. So that's awesome. So Elizabeth said, yay, high fives all around. Heather said hi to Charlie and commiserating with the joints hurting because of the weather. Your ankle has been bothering you, mostly because of the weather pushing through over the weekend. Old age. Yay. Stacy says, I have the song Surface Pressure from Encanto stuck in your head. Yes. Lin-Manuel Miranda seems to be able to write those catchy songs. So, Heather says, I just looked and I have over 200 subs here now, and you're almost at 60 on your other channel. Yay! Congrats. That's awesome. I think I'm within 10 of getting to 500. So I'm getting closer myself as well. So, yay. Heather says, so do I, Stacy? Oh, for the song from Encanto? Yes. Nick says, I managed to finish a chapter that you'd been putting off. Yay! Congrats for overcoming the dawdles and the procrastination. Elizabeth said, got some admin done. Excellent. Yay. Rachel says, 3 pages that time. Slow progress today, but progress is progress, and we love to see it. Becca says, I'm always happier to have a draft completed, but editing sucks. I feel this so much. Yes. Which is why Project Gray is being so slow to being edited, because it's a mammoth project, which means that editing just feels 10 times bigger. But yes, and especially since you're working on Hexsphere, which has been one of your long-term projects, and so it's kind of like editing it again and again. Yeah. Kai says, you had a battle with InDesign. Oh, did you win? Then washed your hair. You're going to vent through your writing and the final sprint. Excellent. Your 2 characters that you're writing don't get along, so it's perfect. Yay. And Cyanide had dinner. It's almost 8 p.m. Excellent. Gotta have food to fuel the brain. And is it Freya? Please let me know how to pronounce your name so that I don't get it wrong. But you got almost 800 words, which is fantastic. Congrats, that's amazing. And also JoJo reference meme in your avatar. Amazing, yes. Charlie says, hey, to Heather. And Charlie says, you have 494. Oh, okay, nice. So I've gone up a few. Yay, thank you. And I appreciate it. Devin says, I'm not far from 500 subs as well. Yes, I think I remember you making that 69 joke yesterday. So Heather says, got into the forums for something. I don't know what it was, but you got into the forums, which is good. Becca says, exactly. It just feels overwhelming sometimes. Yes. Yes. Oops. Yes. Some sort of forms that, who knows? And Ferry says, yes, that's pronounced correctly. Excellent. Good. Good. All right. So it's 2:47. I think we have time for a quick 10-minute sprint. So we can use Laura's bluebell timer. Yes. The bluebells. Let me share. Darren says the number 69 stuck. Yeah, well, it does, which is why you mentioned it. All right, let's make it big. Here we go. All right, so we can do a quick 10-minute cool down sprint, and we can hopefully get those few more words in. So, 1, don't forget to save your document if you have been working in it. I've been mostly working in my journal, so don't have anything to save at the moment. There's no button to save the journal. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're supposed to be hydrating. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And make sure that 4, if you need a break to refill the hydration, to get your blood flowing, or to get a snack, whatever it is, make sure you take it. Here we go, 10-minute sprint with Laura's bluebell timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How was that? I managed to do 3 more things in the journal, in the notebook, and got started on a fourth thing. So yeah, so good. Today was very, very productive for me because I had already done my writing for the day, or at least the writing that I had set out to do. And then I managed to get quite a bit of productivity things done to set up for this month, this quarter. Fantastic. Really good job. Both to me and to everybody else. Good job, everybody. How'd we do? Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Okay, so Heather was able to get into the forms for the AuthorTube Writer Conference. Those were the forms that Heather was looking at. Gotcha. Sarah wants to know what kind of movies / shows is Becca creating. And Becca has a really fantastic YouTube channel where she talks about some of her scripts and her books and stories and all the fun things that she's doing. So you should definitely check Becca out because Becca is amazing. But Sarah also says you love editing. Well, good for you and want to edit my stuff. No, I'll eventually get through it, but it's sort of like a pulling teeth and procrastinating mode at the moment. So CB is back. Hello. You're back properly. Your internet has been installed and you are good to go. Excellent. It's amazing to have you back. Welcome back, says Devin as well. Yes. Devin says it hasn't been the same around here without you. It hasn't. CB is one of our staples. And Nat says, hey all. Hello, Nat. How are you? Hope everyone is doing well. Yes. And you passed your clarinet exam. Yay! Congrats, CB. That's awesome. Lots of good things. CB's back. CB passed the clarinet exam. It's all good. All good things. Yay. Nat just got here, so 0 words. That's print. Fair enough. Devin says congrats to CB. Nat also says congrats to CB. Cheryl says thanks for the sprints. It was a very productive day for you as well. Have a great day all. Thanks, Cheryl, for coming, and I'm glad you had a productive sprint session. There we go. Kai says 225 words, and you like what you wrote as well, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Kai says, yay for CB. And Rachel says you got 3 more pages done. Excellent. Good. Just Seb got 176 words. Excellent. Good job. Nick's got 320 words and have an amazing rest of your day / night. Same to you. Sinai got 36 words. Excellent. CB got 33. Great. Getting back into the groove. Frey got 393 words. Excellent. And Devin coming in here with Becca's link. Thank you very much, Devin. And Elizabeth also says, congrats to CB. You said it on Thursday and found out you passed yesterday when you were out shopping. Yay. It's awesome. Yes. Elizabeth says, thank you for the sprints. You're welcome. Kai says, CB, it's a very good reason to treat yourself. Yes. Yes, it is. Megan says, I tackled my anxiety and scheduled transportation to your next appointment. Good for you. That is a big thing. That is a very big thing. All righty. I think that was actually our 4th sprint. So, oopsies. All righty, y'all. It is 3:03, so it is past the top of the hour. Make sure you save your documents and whatever you have been working on. And let me post Devin's Paste. Devin's playlist. So that we know where to go next. And CB says, I went to KFC for dinner yesterday. Gotcha. That is a treat, yes. Now I want KFC. Thanks, CB. Yes. All right. And Cyanide, you're welcome. And hopefully y'all had fun. And also y'all don't forget to hydrate and save. So cheers and have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to periodically save your document and also walk around every once in a while. I will be back. My streaming schedule is normal this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, and Sundays, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So I will see y'all soon in the chats, and also here if I don't see you in the chat elsewhere. All right. Bye, y'all. Thanks.